Hello and a very warm welcome to you. So today I want to talk to you about what to do when the narcissist in your life triggers you. Before we get into the content of today, just a reminder that if you would like to get hold of the ebook copy of my book, A to Z of Narcissism and Toxic Relationships, currently available on Amazon if you want to buy the paperback, but I'm offering you a chance to get the free ebook and the link is in the description below, so check that out if you'd like to get hold of that. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you do like this content and you want to get notified of any more. Okay, so back to today's topic. What to do if you are triggered by the narcissist. First and foremost, and all these strategies are strategies that have worked for me personally as I have processed narcissistic abuse, and for my clients that I've worked with over the last 9 years. So, first point is to acknowledge and validate all the emotions and all the feelings that come up for you. Every emotion has its place and you are perfectly entitled to feel whatever you're feeling. Maybe it's rage, maybe it's anger, maybe you're sick to your back teeth of the injustice of how they always seem to come out on top. In the long term, they won't, and they won't reach the stages of joy and happiness that you will in your life as you move on into your new chapter. Maybe there are feelings of jealousy, maybe feelings of sadness, of depression, and a ton more other emotions and feelings that can come up for you. They all have their place. So acknowledge that, accept that. Do not beat yourself up for feeling a certain way. And whether you are still in the relationship or whether you have moved on and the relationship is a few weeks, a few months or years in the past, we can still be triggered at any point. So accept it and follow my strategies for dealing with it. Next, time to release these emotions. You've accepted them, you've acknowledged them, that they have their place. Now it's time to release them, to let them out so that you can continue the healing process. So how can you release them? Lots of different ways. You can shout and scream. And whether you go to the top of a hill or a mountain or the middle of a forest or the coast, you can find a space where you can shout or scream, and really as though you're talking to that person or as though you are just raging against the universe. It doesn't matter. Let it out. I quite often do that in my car. But please make sure you're not driving and you're not putting yourself in any danger. But that can be a safe space, and sometimes it's our only space that is easily accessible, but that's okay. So let it out. And if you are raging, if you are crying, if you are feeling angry, then really, really allow that inner voice to come out and to speak. Another way that you can do this is by journaling, by writing all that you're feeling. It doesn't have to be in a nice, neat journal or diary that is that you're going to be able to read easily at a later point. It doesn't matter what you write on, whether it's in your notes app on your phone or whether it's pen and paper. Just write down whatever you're feeling. It doesn't even have to make sense. This is all about just releasing it. An alternative to that is recording voice notes. Just getting your phone or getting another device and just letting out all your emotions, all your thoughts, all your feelings, all your reactions, and recording them. In both these cases, the writing down and the recording, making an audio recording, you might find it useful at a later point to listen to those things again, especially if you are having a moment of weakness and you are thinking of trying to get back with the narcissist, for example. Another way is to talk to somebody you trust. And it's really important that you keep these sorts of conversations to within trusted long-term relationships with people who know you. Please don't try and talk to your narcissistic ex's new supply, their new partner, or their own family, or people who are on the fence about the relationship or can't see what the narcissist did wrong. You need to have a trusted friend, a trusted person. And this can be a virtual friend, maybe somebody you've met in a support network online, or it could be somebody in real life. But choose this person carefully and have it out over coffee, over a glass of wine, and share with them what you're experiencing, what you're going through. And sometimes we just need somebody to listen. Sometimes we need somebody who is going to empathise and sympathise and make the right sorts of noises. Maybe that person has experienced narcissistic abuse, maybe they haven't. It can be useful sometimes to speak to people and to share with people who really know from the inside what it's like. But if you have a trusted friend, it can still be really beneficial for them to support you and to understand that this is an ongoing process and there is no time limit. Just as with any sort of grief, it will take as long as it takes, and that's all. Last but not least, if you want to cry, to sob, please let it out. It's really important that we allow the tears to flow, because those tears will become healing tears. And it's really important that we do let out those physical responses as well as the thoughts and the words. So if you need to, have a good cry. It's okay and it will do you good. Once you've done these things, once you've listened to what you need to do to release those emotions, it's time to do something nice for you. And that can be something really small, carving out a bit of time, having a bath, going for a walk. Or it can be treating yourself to something bigger and something costly. If you have the budget, do what you want. If you don't have a budget for indulging yourself, then something small, buying yourself your favourite chocolate bar, treating yourself to a movie. It can be anything at all, but make sure you do something that brings you joy or happiness, or just helps you understand that being free from this toxic person means that you are free to choose to do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do it, without fear of being criticised or being watched in any way. As I said, these tips have worked for me and they've worked for hundreds of my clients over the last 9 years. I'd love to know how you get on following these tips. Feel free to comment below. I look forward to hearing from you, and until the next time, take really good care of you. Bye for now.